Hopelessly addicted to Tarkov once again. 1 second. Can I say, what can I say? The patch is fire. When the patch is fire, you gotta take a piece of the fire before it goes out. It's like the embers of One for All. It's like the embers of One for All, bro. You can't let it slide. You can't let it slide. What's up, Anomaly? Tarking it once again. It's a rarity. It's a rarity when a game really. It's a rarity when a game really strikes hot for me. I just, you know, it doesn't. That's just how I am. A lot of games don't really speak to me like that. Tarkov is one of them. Tarkov is one of them. Tarkov is one of them. Give me 1 sec. I gotta set up everything as per usual. I would have normally been doing it during that, but like, what do you think I was doing while I was setting this up? I was watching somebody play Tarkov. It's bad. It's bad, but it's oh so good. It's oh so good. It's so disgustingly addicting. Drives me nuts. All right, let me get some music on. Let's play this track for now. Just chill for a sec. Yeah, what's up, Anomaly? How's it going, dude? Alrighty. Oops. Alrighty. Hello, everybody. It is your host, as always, the goofy one, the Tarkovian. It's your boy, Senjo. And of course, we're tarking it on a Thursday. Tarkov Tuesday, Tarkov Thursday. Oh my god, it goes hand in hand. That's TT, baby. That's TT. That's freaking TT. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You will admit that it's fun to watch. You'd stop watching as much Tarkov, but the new patch got you watching vids daily again. Yeah, it's really good. It's just like, and I'm like, dude, when the passion is hot, the passion is hot. Like, I still love Final Fantasy. I still, you know, I want to play my other games too. But I don't want to play them as much as I want to play some Tarkov. That's just the hot truth. That is just the hot truth. And I figure while the iron's hot, don't miss the opportunity. While the iron is hot, I will not miss the opportunity. Alright, so that being said, last night, every single customs raid I played went into hell. And what does that mean? That means that every time I played customs, I died. Yeah, I did die. That's crazy. I was playing with my friends too. Suck. Alright. Ooh, stretch. Hold on. Get the blood flow going. Okay. Alright, gotta get nice and loosey-goosey. One thing you hear constantly is early wipe is the best Tarkov experience. Gotta strike while the iron's hot. I don't fully agree with that sentiment. A lot of people do say that, but especially specifically with this season, considering there's Twitch drops, considering there's new features in the game, like Prepper will give you like a free kit sometimes if you're doing really bad. and then reworking the quests. Early game is really not early anymore, if that makes sense. Like, people are getting pretty geared pretty fast, so in my opinion, the early wipe is a lot different now from what it used to be. It doesn't really feel the same. This is the first time this has ever happened, though. So let me make that really clear. In the past, yeah, traditionally, early wipe is considered the most fun because it's the most even playing field, blah, 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 stuff like that. Multitude of different reasons, but at least for this version of the game, because, this is the first version with new quests, new season, new seasonal thing as well. So this is a little bit different from what would be considered early wipe. And that's the sentiment that I've been reading a lot as well. This doesn't feel like early wipe because, I mean, it's not really supposed to. It's a whole different version of the game. Because we've never had this drastic of a change in terms of the progression. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, early wipe is still early and there's still, a lot more quote unquote fairness to it. But like, in my opinion, after playing for a few days, it doesn't really feel like the old school early wipe. A lot of people are really far ahead, so. But that's okay, because I don't feel like there's the difference here is, even though these people are really far ahead, I don't feel like it takes a lot of effort for me to catch up, kind of thing. That was always like one of the things that was different, or that's the real issue. It's not that people got ahead fast, because there's always going to be people who constantly play, right? Tarkov is a war of perseverance. I used to say war of attrition, but then I realized I was using the word wrong. But Tarkov is a game of perseverance. You basically will find more success over time playing the game rather than like trying to, you have to just keep playing to get this stuff done. And so those who put in more playtime will reap more benefits. But because of the new quest changes, I do feel like it's not that hard to catch up. Like if I lock in on my quests and I just focus, it's not going to be really too much of a problem. Anyways, not to start the stream off with talking too much. I want to get in there. We got to get in there. We gotta get in there. But what am I gonna do? I do have to kill scavs with an AUG. I only need to kill 4 more. It's not that bad. That's really not that bad, but I need 1 more. You know what? Let's play a scav. I should have been talking while I was doing that, while I was doing a scav. That would have made a million times more sense. Yeah, sorry, not to chew your ear off anomaly, but yeah. I love talking about Tarkov. I love talking about extraction shooters in general. I mean, hell. Let's make it even more generic. I love talking video games. I always have. You've been around the block long enough. So it's just like, I guess I especially like talking about Tarkov though. Yeah, I especially love talking about Tarkov because, this game's not a perfect video game, but I think what it does do, it just does so exceptionally well that, no other extraction shooter can really contest it at the moment. Even though many still have tried. And Tarkov kind of stands the test of time. Like, even when Arc Raiders was like popping off and people were probably at the time, I'm just gonna assume that they were doing this because this is just how people operate these days in the gaming industry. But they're probably bashing the hell out of Tarkov, treating it like a dead game. And it just stands the test of time. It's not ever gonna be the most popular game ever, but it is the Fortnite of its genre. It is the Fortnite of its genre. It will never die. This is the extraction shooter. Maybe there'll be others that pop up that get their time in the spotlight, or maybe even take a slice of the pie, but Tarkov's always gonna have a good chunk of the pie. It always will. It always will. You know, for God forbid some crazy, silly stuff happens, like maybe a really bad update or a terrible business decision. But God forbid those extremities. I just can't see a world where Tarkov, ever fully disintegrates into nothing, right? It's not really feasible. I don't know. But it does reap the benefits of being the game that started it all. Right? Without Tarkov, there's no Arc Raiders. Without Tarkov, there's no Dark and Darker. Without Tarkov, there's no there's like no extraction shooter genre, period. They pretty much started it all. That's something that can't be taken away from them. Tarkov seems to have the depth of an ocean. You looked up an ammo guide and were overwhelmed by all the types. Yeah. I mean, I'd say so, but not like... Yeah, no, no, actually, I was trying to find a way to, like... I don't know why I was trying to find a way. In my head, I was, like, twisting what you were saying. Sorry, I'm a little tired today, just because... Admittedly, I got roped into playing one more raid with my buddies, which turned into 4 more raids, That typical old school gaming session where it's like, oh, nah, just one more game, dude, one more game. And then you know what happened? It was 4 more games. But yeah, pretty much, yeah. Tarkov does have the depth of an ocean because beyond just learning the knowledge of, like, the guns itself and the ammo, you also have to learn, like, spawns. It's like stuff, you don't have to learn this stuff, but it's advantageous for you to learn it. So it's like, most people will learn it. Like, learning spawns, I think, is more important than learning, like, ammo types, in my opinion. Learning where the PMC spawn is, like, pretty useful knowledge. Because then when you play your PMC, you could be more of a sneaky PMC. That's, like, most of the reason why people... Like, I see a lot of people comment on, like, Reddit and stuff, and, other places that they always get caught by people, but it's probably just because they don't know PMC spawns. And once you learn PMC spawns, it's so easy to be sneaky, because, like, hyper-aggressive PMCs will just go do hyper-aggressive things, and, like, it's really easy to not get involved with all that if you just kind of understand what potential route they could go on. Nothing's ever guaranteed. You can't freaking mind control these people to, like, go where you want them to go, but it's definitely an important piece of the puzzle when it comes to playing Tarkov is, realizing where people are going to go. I do have wide armor. Sucks to suck. One's on the gun. This is a scav near me. I'm looking for one last cigarette. Like, one last cigarette would be awesome. Cigarette right here? Oh my god. It's still pretty active raid. That guy's fighting Kaban, or he's trying to get into Kaban's area. Normally I would play a wood scav, but I figure let's do a real quick streets scav just to make things a little faster today. I want to get in more raids on stream. You know, I do, I do realize I'm talking a little too much, but you know, I'm gushing over Tarkov. Ooh, Jaegerstash is not there this time. Damn. You ever fight bosses? I mean, if I have to. If I have to, and if they're in the way, sure. But like, I don't fight bosses right now because I don't really have the gear to do it. But yeah, there's these fun quests in the game where Jaeger gives you them and you have to hunt down the bosses. I love doing those quests. Those quests are fun. It's just right now, if you aren't seeing people do it right now, it's probably because they're maybe a bit under geared to do so. It's pretty hard to fight bosses without adequate equipment. What are my extracts? Catacombs. Catacombs is right next to me, I think. Like over here. Like over there in that general direction. The streets runs a little bit better. You're already requested. What are you saying? I'm already being requested to do customs runs. Being requested to do custom runs. Oh, I see. I see. I see. Ooh, I need the cord for my hideout. Cords are freaking 120,000 on the flea. Not that I could buy them. I'm not up the high enough level yet, but they're already 120,000 on the flea, so it's freaking ridiculous. I gotta bring this back home. If anybody wanted to make an insane amount of money this wipe, it would be, well, it would it would be this wipe. Don't queue customs, final warning. I will own you. I will own you, buddy. Will I own Sir Jaws? I think that'd be a fair fight. I'll own you. Ooh, finally got this. Please give me some cigs. That's all I ask. Just get, I don't even smoke in real life, man. Oh my god. This is not the time to give me rare loot. But I mean, I can't resist. I will take it. It's intelligence. Oh my god, I thought it was intelligence. That'd be cool. Oh my god. 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 Run. Get out. Leave. I don't care. Nothing matters anymore. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. The nightmare is over. The nightmare is over, Cell. Oh my god. Finally. I just want Mechanic 2. I just want Mechanic 2, and he either wants me to go get 2 things on customs, which I seem to be so unlucky with getting spawns for, or 1 last cigarette. Oh my god. Oh my god, knowing my luck, I'm about to get headshot. Every time I've been so close to mechanic 2 for hours. No, not even hours, years. What felt like years. Days even. Finally, the rock has come back. Alright, they're all fighting at frickin' Kaban. Does he sell something good at 2? I wouldn't know. They changed it. I just want to know. I haven't looked up videos and stuff. I try to avoid, I mean, I don't, like, explicitly try super hard to avoid stuff like that, but I would prefer to find out on my own type of thing. So I've been waiting for this, and the problem is just I've been trying to get it, and it's just been a whole debacle. A whole debacle, really. Let's see. Finally. Oh my god, finally. Oh, and we got some good loot too, by the way. I can upgrade the hideout a little bit. Now, this is a problem. Now, this is a problem. This is a big problem. Hold on. Stash is very full. I really don't need all these suppressors. I probably don't. What's up, Adlamo? Where's my song? There you go. Just put it. Okay, wait. Priority window? Oh, they're ignoring me. They're ignoring my priority window request. Good catch today? Yeah, I'd say so. Starting off strong, getting a quest done. Starting off strong with a scav, getting our quest done. Finally, oh my god, Mechanic 2, what do you give me? I need to know. Oh my god, I'm free. And the most important piece of the puzzle, loyalty level 2 gives you more quests. The most important meal of the day, serving it up Gary's way. Oh my god, I'm quest chaining. Oh, oh, you want a CPU? You got a CPU? You got a rechargeable battery? Oh, PCB. Oh, I'm quest chaining. Oh. Lots of shoreline. It might be time. It might be time for a little shoreline and the shore wine and the shore time. Oh, they want me to do this? Really? This is an essential task now? That's interesting. Okay. I could do that. That's not that bad. So many shoreline quests. I have to play shoreline. There's no ands, ifs, or buts. Where's the money? There's the money. There's the money. Okay, what do you sell? Okay, so he sells 855A1 for the PPSH. That's not bad. I kind of want to try it, or maybe it is bad. I don't know. I kind of want to try it though. I feel like these stats are very mid, but the PPSH shoots 1,000 RPM. Or yeah, I think it shoots 1,000 RPM, so that would be pretty devastating on a fool. That would Be really, really devastating on a fool if I if I just blast them with that. What is this? What is he telling me to do? Where is this task? Why does he have a green thing? He's pissing me off. Okay, so what does Mechanic 2 have? What's up, Smalls? What does he actually have? He has Subsonic, he has PST, he has Luger, and Copper Solid. The bullets are whatever, but what really matters is these weapon mods. So he has some suppressors. Okay, can I finally gear up with a suppressor consistently? That would be awesome. He sells the Ronin for 116,000? Jesus. AUG for a barter. Is this a barter that I can get? No, because I am not the appropriate level. I am not the appropriate level. That's fine. Okay, really what I care about is like the weapon mods, because yeah, getting mechanic to the next trader level. Mechanic and skier sell most of the attachments. So like getting these two to higher trader levels is really nice for modding guns. Prapor sells attachments too, but they're mostly for like the AK. And damn near strictly the AK. Alright, let's see. Alright, finally got mechanic level 2. I am pretty freaking happy. He gave me a Zabralo and a Kiver, which I just don't have space for. The stash is full. It's time to die. It's time to die or die trying? Not die trying? One or the other? Honestly, man, I don't need the AK-12. I need to make space. Hold on one sec. I'm going through something right now. When you need to make space in Tarkov, it feels like the equivalent of like your life is falling apart. And it's just like it's a weird feeling of stress that most people will never understand until they play this game. Cause like you literally can't play the game like without stash space. Like if I went in and I lived, like where's the rest of that loot gonna go? You know, I just have to make space. It's mandatory. I could actually bring 855 because I'm probably gonna use the AUG. I just want to see if I can trick out the AUG like a little bit. I really can't trick out the AUG like at all. That sucks. Whatever. I should go shoreline, but look how many shoreline, like, also I love that they added this. I didn't realize they added this, but this is new. This is like maybe they maybe added this like in the last 2 patches, like maybe like the icebreaker patch, but they added this like the whole reason I would be stuck in stash is because I would be wondering what to do, and all I do is type shoreline, and now I know what to do. I should do shoreline. Like, there's no reason not to, but eliminate any target with headshots using an AUG on factory. Eliminate scabs while using an AUG in any location. It seems like the AUG is just destined to be in my hands. So you know what? Let's go. Probably gonna go factory with the AUG. Whatever. I have no choice. The AUG is being pushed into my hands whether I want to use it or not. I don't need these gold chains right now. Let's save some space. All right, I am afraid of being allergic to propofol, but we're gonna try it. If I'm allergic to propofol, I'm gonna be really sad. It's gonna be, it's gonna be one of the worst things that's ever happened to me. Can I put a light on this at the very least? Like, this is not really a CQC gun, but if I can at least put a light on it. Oh man, loyalty level 4. Damn, I can't even put a light on this. I gotta use this stupid scope and I can't put a light on it. Can I, by any chance? Level 3 Peacekeeper? Oh man. This is brutal. Oh, this is brutal, bro. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna go to factory, which is CQC, so it's like I'm gonna be kind of unconfident with this thing, but let's just look at it for a second. It's just such a weird scope. It's really dark too. It covers up most of my eyeball. My imaginary figurative eyeball. This gun is so bad. At least in its current form. Like without mods. Like base gun is so bad. Alright, whatever. Alright, we got some stuff to do at factory. So let's just do it. Tagilla? Oh, I didn't know I had to do that. Okay. Kill Tagilla. I'm gonna go grab this book. That's ideally what I'm gonna do. Maybe I end up headshotting 15 things on factory. That'd be pretty sweet. With the AUG. What is Dragnet? I don't know what this one is. Dragnet. I just need to know where to go, because the new crosshair, the new quest crosshair tells me where the stuff is. It's behind a door? Ah, it's behind a door, really? Okay, well, I guess I'm not doing that. Black Swan, locate and mark any of the heat exchangers. We could do that. That's not bad. Exit here. We can also do that. That's not bad. All is revealed. All is revealed. Where's that? That is... That's there? Is it inside the tank? What is that? I got a documents case? Oh no, I don't. Not anymore. That's the old. That was the old. That was the old Tarkov. Okay, there and there. I mean, I really should wear the Zabralo, but I kind of don't want to. Lab journal. Where is this? One less loose end. One less loose end. This one is in... Okay, I know where this is. I know where that is. I do know where that is as well. Okay, sweet. The real main quest that we're doing is Processor. Probably Processor, Black Swan, and All is Revealed. And then exit here. It's probably ideally what I want to do. Just these three. Okay. All right, let's rock with our AUG. Let's see if it goes. Let's see if it goes well or if it goes swell. And yeah. Probably need like a lot of ammo. Probably need to shoot these people in the legs. I'm gonna be so real. Oh, 856A1? That's a lot of 856A1. I could probably rock somebody's... freaking somebody's world with 856A1. I'm gonna get owned. Screw it, I'm gonna use the good bullets. some heals. Make some heals. Kalaka B. Is that because they have good armor despite the shortage? Yeah, because of the Twitch drops, and then getting good armor is not hard. It's just it's like I always say, it's perseverance. It's a time-based thing. You will eventually get good armor. It's especially if you just know how. That's what I mean. Like the early game, like I know traditionally in the past, Tarkov has been, you know, like we mentioned before, it's a really fun early game experience. But the early game has been kind of shortened in this one because, you know, the season's only 4 months long as well. So it's honestly a good thing that they made the early game a little shorter because 4 month long season, you know. But in addition to that, the quests are just so much faster. Like the quests just accelerate your progress so much faster as well. Multitude of different reasons. But all right, without further ado, let's get to it. I need a marker. I love using the search function now. It makes gearing up so much faster. Look, we're already ready to go. As long as I have everything, we need to mark one thing. Factory. Let me just pin it. We need to mark one thing. If we can get this, we'll try. If we can get this, we'll try. But really, we're going for processor and black swan, and that is pretty much it. Let's go. You know what? You know what? You know what? We might as well try it. We might as well give it a good old college try. Hold on. We might as well try it. I shouldn't want to do this, but I do. We might as well try it. They gave me a free one. I'm going to use it. Let's see. Might as well try it. On the earbuds. Let's see. I might just get totally owned. But I'm basically a goddamn tank. Wait, do I need to use a gun? Do I need to use a very specific gun? I do not. Okay, good. It's just the armor. Alright, sweet. Let's do it. So the problem with this setup, there's one major flaw. If you know Tarkov, you can see the major flaw. What is the major flaw of this guy? Of this beast, who seems to be a beast, but there is a major flaw. This is a Tarkov pop quiz. Well, yes. That kind of answers the question. It isn't an Alton, which means I can get owned with one single bullet to my eyes. Or my jaw. Or my nose. Or my cheek. But everywhere else, I should be able to tank decently fine. God, I forget how fast these queues are. I don't even have time to, like, really prepare myself for violence. Please don't be allergic to Orbital. Thank you. Sorry if the gun is really loud. Dude, that guy almost rocked me. Well, he kind of did rock me. What? Why is it being difficult? Please don't be difficult. Please don't be difficult. No, what do you do? Why? I just want to swap the plates. What? They're the same plate. Oh no, don't do that. Oh man. Well, that's gonna suck a little. That's gonna suck a lot, honestly. By the way, for reference, I know he spawns in here. This is one of the factory spawns. He knows I spawn over there too, but which is why he was pre-aiming. That guy's using an AUG as well. There's a lot of AUG maniacs out here. I don't know where the heat pipe stuff is. What is that quest called again? Black Swan? Where is that stuff? Black Swan. Tarkov. They're fighting in the offices. Okay, one's over there. I can go get that. Damn, my painkiller already ran out. That was Tagilla. I could use a Tagilla kill. A Tagilla kill would be nice. I'm just a little... I'm a little less confident right now because my armor got toasted, man. And I can't flip the plates. I don't know why they're not letting me flip the plates. It's really annoying that they're not letting me flip the plates. I don't know. I don't understand why. I think this armor might be bugged or something. It's supposed to be allowed to flip the plates mid-raid if you have the space for it. I'd like my front to be more armored, you know? Because I'm going to be looking at people. and fighting them, you know, face fronting, but guess not. I'm like the only one making noise on this godforsaken map. This door does not open. So no. Shoot me in the back, shoot me in the back. Holy moly. I just make myself allergic. Okay. Well, right, we're in some business. I do not have enough ammo for all this crazy mess. Where's the stairs? Oh. Where is it? Where? There it is. Okay, we're good. There's a part of me that does want to stay and get a few more scav kills. I cannot lie. That sounds like super greed, though. It sounds like so much super greed. Yeah, it's super greed. That is super greed. I just did 4 quests. No, that's like ultra greed. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. It would be ultimate efficiency to stick around, but no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Oh my god. Hell yeah. All right. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's a lot of EXP. That's a lot of EXP. Tagilla, 2 PMCs. I knew I was getting rushed by scavs. I didn't headshot everybody, but like, whatever. I was getting rushed by scavs near the end there when I got stuck in that hallway, but that's fine. Yeah, AP63. He didn't kill me, but man, he tore through my armor with AP63. AP63 is really not good at killing, but like if you really just want to make someone's day super annoying and die in the process, you'll use 9x19. 9x19 sucks these days. I mean, obviously it's a headshot machine thing, so like if he probably just aimed for my head, he would have killed me, but That's not the reality we live in, buddy. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah, I got so many tasks done. Holy moly. I'm... oh my god. Got that one done. So now I'm at Ref 2. Eliminate PMCs while wearing a soft pack at any location. I mean, I'm down. I'm not like super down, but like I guess I'm down. Black Swan. A helping hand. Locate Proper's package on woods that is at the depot. So these essential tasks do not give you rep. That's a little annoying. So you really want to only do the essential tasks for EXP, purely EXP. There honestly might be... Obviously, like, because, you know, everybody used to know efficiency, right? Like, back in the day, we all knew, like, how to be really efficient with questing, because we would just, like... what was it? We would gather up all the cigarettes before we got to the cigarette quest. Gather up the hats before we got to the hats quest. So now it's like... I definitely feel slower, obviously, because I just don't know what's next. So... kind of just gotta adapt and stuff. Is there anything else I'm missing? Oh yeah, this thingy. Oh nice. Oh my god, quest chain. Ooh. Now begins the 15 small Tushanka, a very, very infamous quest. 15 small Tushanka is no easy task. Eliminate scabs on streets and locate the chemical factory. It's not that bad. That's not that bad either. Hold on, 165 thou in the bank. Hold on, another 165 thou in the bank. Hold on, wait a minute. Another 165 thou in the bank. Wait, what was that? Never mind. They're just gonna give me GP. They're just gonna give me GP. Whatever, I'll take the G. Why doesn't it work? There you go. Weird. But wait, what was that? Another 165 thou in the bank? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's rich. He's rich. He's rich off of 4 quests. Just do your quests and get paid. That's it. That's it. That's all it takes. Yeah, there's so much more money in the game. It's insane. They didn't used to give nearly that much money when it came to questing. It's freaking nuts. It's awesome though, don't get me wrong. It's just like so different from what I'm used to. Efficiency gaming at its finest. Factory always struck you as the TDM of the game, or DM. It's small and you are bound to fight people because of that. It's pretty much exactly that, but you can just wait out the fighting too, you know? That's the beauty of the game, is like there's just so many options. You're not like, I mean, obviously in that case I had to fight, so I actively suck out fighting, but you can like just wait for everybody to do their thing. It's like not a big deal. The problem with Factory is there's always gonna be player scavs. Player scavs, I don't know why people I don't know why people love player scabbing on Factory. It is, I've never understood the mentality, but they love it. They freaking love it. It is crazy. It's crazy to me. Okay, so we still have the same problem. We have no space. Like, it's pretty chalked. It's pretty frickin' chalked. I don't know what to do. I accidentally accepted one of my Twitch drops as well, so this is just not making things any better, because if I open it, it's just gonna make it even worse. This is one real predicament, I'm gonna be honest. I really do need to die. This is just one of those moments where you just have to lose some loot. and don't come back with loot. I would love to keep coming back with loot though. Don't get it twisted, but you know, it's just one of those things. Yeah, I need to sell stuff. There's like kind of no option. I just need to sell a bunch of these scopes and suppressors that I'm not going to use. That's pretty much it. Elcan, I mean, I like the Elcan. I really don't want to sell the Elcan. I like it. I'm not going to use this thing. I'm not going to use that thing. I'm not going to use that thing. I would use every single one of these scopes except that one. And that's kind of the problem. I probably won't use the GL. Probably won't use the GL. Needing to die is an interesting strategy. That's just how this game works, man. I don't have stash space. And you probably didn't hear me in the beginning, but if I was to play a raid and live, the problem is still here. I have no place to put the loot. I just won that raid and I can't put this loot anywhere. Like this rig that I got. It's like I really need to lose it or just sell it, which I guess I could just sell it, but like a lot of this stuff I like. I don't want to sell it. I want to keep a lot of it. Is there a little bit more space? No, not really, man. Damn. Yeah, we're in a spot here. Helmets are always good to keep. I'm keeping those plates. I need a plate case. I need a plate case. I know the plate cases are stupid expensive right now, though. Yeah, let's make space via the ammo. I don't really keep bum ammo, so I know most of this ammo is good, but maybe we can make a little bit of space. Just a tiny dent in the space. Yeah, I can get rid of Hydra Shock. I don't really need Piranha. JSP, that's not too good. I can make a tiny dent. It's really not going to do too much. All this ammo is really good. I don't want to get rid of it. Yeah, it's a small dent. I can get rid of my flashes, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. I'm not going to use flashes. This ain't no Counter-Strike. Flashbangs are pretty useless in this game. A bunch of suppressors as well. I could probably get rid of some of them. Get rid of this one. Get rid of this one. Get rid of that one. A bunch of tactical devices. I probably don't need all these tactical devices. I could just buy one. The D-ball is pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, is that better? Does that make at least a tiny dent in the stash issue? It does, it does, it does. Okay. Nice. Alright. I don't want to bring my Zabralo though. Let's go play. I don't really need the AUG at the moment. What's in the MP5? I got ammo salad, bro. I got ammo salad in my MP5. My MP5 mags. Okay, I can make space like that. Put these mags in here. Mags in there for a rainy day. Bring the Salewa with me. Bring the grenade. AP63 can go in there. This is junk ammo. I'm gonna take this with me for storage on a raid. I could probably get rid of... I don't want to get rid of the PST, but I can buy PST, so let's just get rid of that. Okay, there we go. A little bit more space. We need to keep the Kiver. I'll keep the Tagilla helmet, obviously, for whenever I feel like using it. And okay. And then we need to go where? I'm pretty much done with factory. Oh, who's this? Oh, I know who this is. This is Peacekeeper. I'm supposed to stash the journal? Yeah, I could stash the journal. Or I could give the journal to therapists and get a Lucky Scav junk box. Sorry about that, Peacekeeper. Sorry about that. I could go stash the journal. I could do that. That's an option. That's an option. But I'll take a free Lucky Scav junk box. No complaints here. I might need to sell this. I'm going to be so for real. I might need to sell this. I might need to... That just kind of ruined everything. I'm going to be so honest. Can I sell this? 600,000? You know what? That's a big come up. I will need another junk box later in the future, but that's later. Not now. All right, we have so much money now. Look at that. Look at that. I went from a milli to almost 3 milli off of four missions. Quests are juiced. All right. Can you type nades and would it show up? Oh, it does. You can just type nade. Or do I have to be really precise? Grenade. Nope. You just put nade. All right, give me my nades. Give me a few nades. What am I bringing to Shoreline? We should play Shoreline. Shoreline would be the next optimal questing thing to do. Markers. Okay, so let's do this one. Let's do... What the hell just happened? Where'd the therapist quest go? Oh, let's do this one. I'll do this one next raid. Not this one. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Oh. Could also do that one. And then that's pretty good for... I mean, if I pass by it, we'll do the cord breach one because that's the... Oh yeah, and then let's do this one. Okay. Cool. So let's bring a... I need to bring a specific gun to Shoreline. I need to bring a gun and some markers. Markers on me? Yes, I do. Oh, wait, I need a jammer. No, I need 2 markers and 2 jammers. Just in case. Where'd the jammers go? You know what? Just type it. Just type it. Just use the quality of life features that they added. The reason why I'm not used to them is because I didn't play Tarkov with those quality of life features. Oh yeah, and I can get SOST. Hopping into some MTG. Nice. I kind of do want to just buy a bunch of SOST, but then this is also PV bullets, 120. How much GP do I actually have? Probably not that much. 67. Yeah, I could probably only do one purchase. Probably do one purchase. All right, what gun do I need to use? I need to use M4, M16, ADAR, or TX15. I have an M4 right here. Let's use the M4. Modify this John a little bit. Can I get a suppressor? Suppressor would make my day. Really would. I could get a suppressor. Let's fricking go. Let's put on this one. Put on that one. That's fine with me. Let's go put on a scope. I'm gonna use a good scope. Get that thing. I have a bunch of these scopes. Let's use them. What grip? What grip? This grip's fine. It's really the pistol grip that needs to be improved. Do I have extra pistol grips? Damn, they really did change the modding in this game. I have no idea what would be considered like a meta build anymore. I mean, sure, let's rock with that. And then I do have an ARE. I'm gonna use it. Use the ARE. What are those stocks? What is that? That's new. This is new to me. Oh, what the hell? It's kind of cool. Available parts. I got a Mo? I'll use the GL core though, but I got a Mo? I could put a Momomo on that guy? No way, man. Don't even show me it if I can't buy it, bro. I could buy it. It's only 14,000. Oh wait, I'm level 20. I could probably mod my guns now. Hold on. M4 Johnson. Oh, baby. Oh, man, this M4 is gonna die. Can I buy an M4 from this guy? I thought you could. No, you can't. I thought you could buy the upper. I thought you could buy the upper receiver. Oh, you could. Oh, that's a scar. Damn it, that's a freaking scar. I thought you could buy the receiver for the M4, but maybe that's at level 3. This thing's gonna jam on me. I'm scared of it jamming on me, I'm not gonna lie. I'm buying a fresh M4. CPUs are cheap, right? How much are fans? Oh, they're cheap. Oh my god, this is cheap. This is a very cheap M4. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Sorry this is taking so long. This is what happens when you have no stash space. You really gotta do some goofy stuff. This is the problem. This is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. And when she looked so sad in photographs, I absolutely loved her when she smiled. Who cried a river and drowned the whole world. Da 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 da. Sell that piece. put this over here. Oh, no. God damn it, man. No, there we go. Sorting table. There you go. Makes it easier. Put that over there. Do that. Do something like this. Damn it. Do something like this. Do something like this. Do something like this. Do something like that. Do something like those. Boom. I forgot sorting table existed. That could have gotten done a lot faster. Alright, and then buy a few magazines. Magazines. Let's put in some good ammo, but not too good ammo because we're not fighting close quarters. Let's do SOST. I shouldn't need 80. I'm just gonna bring 60. 60 SOST. There we go. Okay. Heals, extra storage, a lot of ammo. All right, sweet. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hold on, I'm thinking. Let's go. Is it time to let's go? I think it is time to let's go, but I'm worried I'm forgetting something. Markers, jammers. Let's go. The online is like for collectors, which is what you played as you bought cards. If you collected a set, you could have it mailed to you. I do arena. I don't know anything about Magic. When do you get those cases that help you organize? Are they unlocks? Partially. They might be locked behind quests. So, there's one quest right now that I have that I'm just a little scared to do. On customs, I have to store a Reap IR, which is one of the most expensive scopes in the game. Very hard to get as well, not even just due to the price. It's just kind of rare. They give you one for free to do the quest, but if you lose it, obviously that quest is going to be pretty hard to do. Basically, blah blah blah. The quest locks a barter for the ammunitions case, which I really need because I would like to start stockpiling ammo, but and save space. I did kill a guy that had that. Yeah. I didn't realize why. I didn't realize why he had it on him, but you know, now I do. So the Reap IR cannot be put in your container either. It is forced to be put in open, open space in the backpack or in the rig. So that's why I'm also pretty scared to do that quest. But I'm home, baby. Shoreline and woods, these are my stomping grounds. Now, will I get stomped by Black Division? It's really likely. I'm gonna say that right now. The last time we played Shoreline, we ran into Black Division. That was off stream. It was really painful and it was sad, and I might just die because I ran into this bush. So Black Division spawns on Shoreline, Ground Zero, and Streets, from what I understand. So there's a chance that I just get really unlucky here. Nope, game's lagging. Bro, let me plant the stupid thing. That bug is still in the game? Really? I thought they got rid of that. Well, when in doubt, just hit tab. They're like bosses, right? Like running into the goons. A little bit worse, but yeah. Essentially the same concept. Sadly, a little worse, though. Alright, 2 ambulances. There's one at cottages, and then there's one at resort. Actually got a really good spawn to do all these quests. It's not bad. Oh my god, I don't know where the bushes are. Jesus. About to get killed because I'm going to run into a random bush. Someone's fighting at the pier. That could be Black Division. It's a chance. Shoreline's a pretty hot map right now because Black Division spawns here. So basically, like, people are playing this map to try and kill them and get, like, really looted really fast. There's apparently a crate in here that I need to get. I don't know where it is. Oh, it might be in here. Probably locked behind the door. Goddamn dumbbell. Too heavy. Too heavy to take that. On the ground? Ow. I thought he died. Let's get out of here. Alright, going up to resort. Oh, look at that. And so it begins. So it begins, the bubble blasting at resort. Oh! Of course there's somebody here too, bro. Could be a scav over here, but that's a player. That's a player that I first shot. Okay, these are scavs. Why is it so bright down here? What the hell did they do to this place? Let's skedaddle. Let's skedaddle. Let's skedaddle. Yeah, okay, they're throwing nades because they don't know where I am. They also got caught up. I'm not really like terribly interested in fighting them at the moment. I don't know if I killed that first guy. He's looking for me. They're both... Oh my god, 3-man. They're looking for me. It's fine. You can keep looking. I'm gone. There's a sniper scav here that I'm going to be forced to shoot, though. Yeah, it didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. And I thought I killed one, but I didn't. He proned. He proned just in time to avoid getting killed. Which is why I was trying to shoot through the couch. But, yeah. Missed my opportunity. I need to keep moving, though. Suppressors aren't that quiet. And they could recognize my gun. If they have enough game knowledge to recognize it's the same gun. But a lot of people are using M4s on Shoreline because it's part of the quest. So maybe they won't think it's me. But it would just be a good idea to get the hell out of here. If I got the first guy on the stairs, it was honestly doable. I always expect it to be like a 2-man or a 3-man. That's how I always play Tarkov. I never expect it to be a solo. You can kind of tell when you're fighting a solo. It's a little weird. Like, you know, there's just no extra noise after the fact when you finish killing a solo. So something about that just felt like really not safe, you know? So I just had to get out of there. That's like, that's game sense. That is Tarkov game sense. I'm not even gonna front it to you. That's just years of dying to multiple duos over and over and, you know, dying to trios and kind of just learning my lesson over time that, like, treat every fight like it's a multi-man fight. What's up, Adius? That is good news, though, in terms of the rest of the map. So when you see a lot of people grouped together like that, and they're in West Wing, it kind of tells me, you know, they came from this side. So this side of the map should be relatively clear. As long as they're not slowly chasing me, which they might be. They seriously might be. We should be good. Should be good in terms of extracting, is what I'm trying to get at. I think I'll save the cottage ambulance for next time, though. Like I said, I'm not sure if they're going to be on my tail. So it's probably best that I play it safe, get the quests done that I have done. I think I heard somebody in front of me. Yep. I need to hurry. They might be on my tail. This is greedy. This is greedy. This is greedy. I can't take that opportunity. It's greedy. That's another player. No, it's PvPvE, so not every person you see is going to be a player, but bots have very AI have very obvious movement in this game, so it's really easy to tell. It's like that guy's obviously a player. He stayed in a spot. He kind of took a little break. When AI take breaks, they kind of I don't want to show you right now just because I'm kind of in a little tense situation right here, but like AI will kind of like do what I'm doing but stand still, like look around, scan the area, but instead they'll stand still. It'd be really obvious. Me, you know, obviously staying on the move like this and scanning the area is very player behavior, and you just kind of learn. You kind of learn in due time what player movement sounds like as well. That guy's just so obviously a player though in that case, but it happens to everybody. People think it's a player, but it's actually a scav. So it's not uncommon to get like stuff like that to happen. Yeah, I'm checking this because this is a commonly camped area. And I don't want what happened to that guy to happen to me. Nice. Yeah, so the game spawns a lot of AI. They're called scavs in this case. You know, in Arc Raiders it was the Arc and stuff like that. So the extraction shooters have PvPvE, and the reason the E part even exists is because the way the gameplay loop works is like the PvE is something that makes noise. So you what is it? You have to, you don't want to make noise, but getting attacked by the AI basically makes you make noise, and then therefore players know where you're coming from. It makes the raid feel more alive because honestly, most people would prefer to never get seen or never get, their location revealed, obviously, but that's just how it works. So it's like there's mostly AI on the map, but if you go to the right areas, you'll experience a lot of player fighting. On a map like Shoreline, I was at Resort, which is where you saw me, which is where you saw that 3-man. Actually, Adius might have missed it. He typed a little By the way, guys, Adius is here. Please turn on live chat. If you are on your phone, you hit the gear next to the X button, and that's how you turn on live chat. But if you're on the browser, it's pretty obvious. You just click top chat, blah blah blah. Long story short, yeah, I don't know if you saw Adius, but I was at Resort, which is like a pretty hot loot zone. So a lot of PMCs go there. I ran into a 3-man. I had to run because fighting a 3-man is pretty hard if you don't get the initial pick. So I took my chance and bolted on out of there. You think I joined? Yeah, I think you did join as I was running. Yeah, that's like one of the cool parts about Tarkov, in my opinion, is it's a very you're not really here to kill the whole server. It's really cool to do so. Like it's super fun, and it's like it's super fun, and it's really like it's really euphoric when you do it because the whole map is yours. Like you can freely do your quests. You only have to worry about scavs, which are not an issue at all, and it's super cool. I've only done it one time on Shoreline, and it was really cool, but yeah, most of the time it's like you're not really here to kill the whole server. You're here to just do what you need to do and get out. Fighting is just sometimes a necessary thing you have to do that job. How long does the Tarkov bug usually last for you? How long does Tarkov bug usually last for me? It depends. This is only going on for 4 months, so I say I got like 2 months in me or something like that. It depends though. This is a really good wipe. Like a really not wipe. Let me rephrase that. It's a really good patch. Like what they did, just changing the quests and everything about this is just, it's really fun. So I don't know. We'll see. You know, I don't usually do this on my channel either, where I let one game take over, but honestly, in this case, I mean, I like Tarkov, right? So, and I think this patch is fire, so it's just the right equation. It's just the right equation for me to have a damn good time. Hopefully you guys have a good time watching. I know Tarkov can be like hit or miss. I know when the action is starting though, people love it, but I know Tarkov is very hit or miss, but if there's one game that I'll make a exception for, it is probably this game. In terms of like flipping the schedule on its head. It looked like I didn't get out with loot, but in reality I did. It's fun to laugh at me when I die. What a horrible viewer. What a horrible, horrible viewer. I hate this guy. Great. Now I have a freaking gun. And I should keep it, honestly. Dude, he had 856A1? Oh my god, he just lost. I had first shots. There was no way he was winning. Unless he had, like, he had a chance to win, though. He really did, because, I didn't get the initial headshot. So there's a chance he owns me. But we don't live in that timeline, buddy. It happens, though. I've been there. I've been in his exact same position. So, like, I don't even blame him. I don't even blame him. Honestly, just leave the gun as is. I might just pull it out and use it if I need to. That guy's also a horrible viewer. What's even worse is I know that guy. You guys are just bad. There's just bad people in here. There's bad people everywhere, bro. Can't believe they're in my stream. It's unbelievable. It's unfreaking believable, bro. So can it spawn in any of these places? Second floor of the weather station building. Shack next to the sortie tower. Really? Okay, so it could be in any of these 3 locations. You did Gunsmith Part 1 and it gave you so much mechanic rep? You mean it gave you 0.1? What are you on about, bro? It doesn't even it gives you 0.1. It's all the same. Oh yeah, wait, speaking of 0.1, hold on. Okay, hold on. I need to do gunsmith. I need to do gunsmith for the 74U. I could do it now. Let me do that real quick. I mean, I just got them right now. I did a streets and I got the cigarettes. All right, so I need the 60 rounder. He wants it folded. He wants it folded, and then does this still work? The new attachments, gunsmith might all be different. I hope this works. This is how it used to be. Let's see. It does work. Okay. There we go. I need to do the MP5. I need to find a 50 round MP5 mag. If I find that, oh my god, that'd be legendary. That would be legendary. You gave me a 5.7. That's getting sold to the highest bidder. That is getting sold to the highest bidder. That's so crazy, dude. I started today with 900k and I'm at 3 mil from doing level 2 quests. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I'm not, the bug is here, man. The bug is here. Oh my god. I'm down with the sickness. Come on, get down with the sickness. Oh my god. I love this game. I actually can't believe it. Dude. The video's coming out soon. I recorded it yesterday. Hopefully I don't edit. Hopefully it doesn't take me 4 days to edit, but oh my god. Oh my god. I gotta talk about it, bro. I gotta talk about it. This patch is so good. This patch is so good, man. This patch is so freaking good. It's insane. When I say this is the most fun I've had on Tarkov since probably the first time I ever played, I mean it. Like, I've always thought Tarkov was fun, but you know, it was getting a little stale. You know, I would do the same quest over and over every patch, and it was like, you know, I'll do it because I hadn't done it in like maybe a 6 months. But now this is just, oh my god, this is beautiful, bro. It's chef's kiss, bro. It's chef's kiss. This is why this patch is doing so well as well. Everybody else is feeling it. People that I've never seen play Tarkov before, like in terms of like some of the VTubers I watch, they're freaking loving it, bro. It's the return of the Mac. It is the return of the Mac once again. All right, what am I doing? Shoreline again? I think I have. Oh. I think I do have to do shoreline again. I gotta go plant the body armor and the multi-tool. That might be hell. That might be actually hell. Eliminate any target with headshots while using a 12 gauge shotgun on Streets of Tarkov. How many Streets quests do I have? I know I have a good chunk. Let's see. Streets. Jesus Christ, bro. I could scroll down. That's how many I have. That's a lot. That's a lot. I think it might be time. It might be time. Maybe after one more shoreline, I play Streets. It's probably time for that. Only reason I don't like playing Streets is because it lags. Because it's a pretty heavy map. But it's probably time for some Streets. I just need to use a shotgun on Streets. And it's probably going to be shotgun heaven then. A lot of people are going to be using shotguns. Okay. Yeah, I want to do one more shoreline though, because I want to get this done. I want to get this, because then I can start buying car med kits, and car med kits are really nice to have if you don't have access to Salewas. Like, if you don't have easy access to Salewas, but you have easy access to car med kits, you should pretty much be only using car med kits. So I'd like to get that done real quick before I leave shoreline for another day. So shoreline. Shoreline. Oh yeah, one more thing jamming too from at the top of dorms would be nice. Shoreline, wet job 2, mark it with a marker. Just make sure all my rewards are claimed except for my Twitch drops, because that's something for later. I have this, that's also probably something for later. Yeah, I don't know when this expires. Oh, is it expired? Did it actually expire? Did the cord breach stuff expire? Oh no, there it is. Yeah, I don't know when that expires, but it hasn't expired for like a few days now, so it's fine. All right, yeah, let's do one more. Let's do one more shoreline. Let's do wet job if we can. Eagle eye if we can as well. Chemistry closet requires a key, so I can't really do that. Capturing outposts would be cool, but might be a little difficult. This is nighttime scav kills on shoreline. Nighttime scav kills. I mean... See, the problem with giving you a quest to do nighttime scav kills is like usually that means a lot of people are playing night. Which means planting this will be pretty hard. Oh yeah, do I have a blue thingy? Blue. No. Untar. Tar. I don't. Alright, buy it. Oh, man. I guess I can't take that with me. I need to mark 2 things on this map. Bring that. Let's buy the multi-tool. Who sells it again? Is it mechanic? Multi-tool? Yeah. Bring the multi-tool, one more jammer. I think we're good to go. I think we're pretty much ready. Oh, I need to... What am I marking? Shoot, man. This is... I'm marking the thing in the sunken village, and then one more ambulance. Okay. One more ambulance, and then if I can get to the top of dorms, I'll mark it. That'd be awesome. And then that's pretty much it, right? Oh yeah, fishing gear. Let's do fishing gear. All right, sweet. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Let me drink some food and water real quick. Can I buy rat cola? Oh my god, it's expensive. Can I buy aquamari? That's nowhere near as expensive. I'll just take this one with me. Okay. One more shoreline, win or lose. I think if we lose, we'll probably just play... win or lose, we'll play streets after. Oh! Ow. Ugh. Some fantastic raids today, folks. Fantastic raids. And now that I said that, I'm gonna get one tapped. Why did he even speak? Some people ask that question. Why would you invoke the bad luck phrase? That's basically what I just did. I just... Wait! That was close. That was close. I forgot to bring painkillers. That would have been really bad. You know what happened the last time I didn't bring painkillers? I ran into the goons, and then I ran into, like, the other goons. The scav goons. I ran into a triple team of scavs who triangle maneuvered me, and then I just died like a bum on customs. If I had painkillers, that wouldn't have happened. Let me make that very clear. Let me make that ultra super duper clear. Okay. To the shoreline. Dude, and also like I'm so unused to this because I played Tarkov for years. But like these fast queues, right? I'm looking at my timer and I'm like, oh, it should probably be already like maybe 3. Like I played so many raids. It's only 2. I've only been streaming for 2 hours. Usually like I would have been waiting in queue a decent long enough time and stuff like having the faster queue times makes it like less impactful to die, and you get more. I mean, obviously, right? Faster queue times are just better in general for every multiplayer game, but like the reason why this is just such a big deal with Tarkov is because we didn't have this for so long, man. Like sometimes for certain maps, you wait like 6 minutes. That's like Lighthouse. Lighthouse, you would wait like 6 minutes. Sometimes, I don't know how it is now. Lighthouse is not a very popular map, that's why. So it's like people only play it because they have to, not really because they want to. So like maybe Lighthouse is still the longest queue time, but like everything else is just so much faster. It's incredible. It's incredible. Where the hell am I? Oh, I know where I am. This is not really where I want to be, though. So the spot kind of sucks. Wait, actually, I don't know where I am. Where am I? This is a new spawn. You can spawn here? You can spawn here? Wait, this is a crazy spawn. What? This is new. Oh wow, this feels kind of cheap. This is like maybe the new fastest spawn to get to resort. What? Oh yeah, they changed the shoreline spawns from the last time I played. Oh god. Oh, I don't know if I'm about to get jumped or not. I might be getting jumped right now. I don't know where these people are. I know they can go over there. I didn't know. Oh no. I need to go mark this ambulance and then I'm out of here, bro. I'm gonna skedaddle. This is the wrong house, fool. That might be the new best spawn. I'm out of stamina. I'm kind of scared right now. Just because I can't run. If I'm going to get shot anywhere, it's going to be behind me or my left. It's kind of a little low on my right just because I came from there. But it could also be my right as well. I'm like kind of exposed. Why is it the best? Closest to resort? Yeah. Because resort is a shoreline is notorious for resort because at least back in the day, resort having the best spawn to resort meant that you had the first pickings of the loot. And if you were really fast, you can kind of just get in, get out, no problem, no trouble. And that's still pretty much true to this day. Having the best spawn for resort is very, very OP. Having the best spawn in every map is always OP. Let me make that very clear, but on some maps it's a little bit more balanced. Shoreline is not balanced. This is the most... Is there a guy in front of me? This is the most spawn-based map in the entire game, I think. Maybe aside from... Hold on. Can't think right now, sorry. I think there's a guy in front of me. I think there's a guy just like camping right over this mound right here. Because he heard me. Oh. Nope, I think I was just hearing things. I hope. But I guess now I'm hearing pretty much nothing, so there could be somebody in here. Oh, there's somebody in here. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, Somebody just killed that guy. Dude. That guy just got sniped. It was too like simple of a one tap, and now that's an SVD, I think, to my right. So I'm pretty sure the guy that I was just fighting at the fence is dead. No, I'm not gonna chill. I need to pack a mag. I can't walk out there with no mags, you know? He knows I'm here. Yep. As stated. Just gotta zig and zag. Just gotta zig and zag. Just gotta zig and zag, boys. Sadly not winnable. I did catch that 3-man off guard, though. Yeah, sadly an unwinnable. It's not like completely unwinnable, but man, the fight would take a long time, and the fight would take a long time, and the bodies are all exposed. Like the. I heard somebody to the left. Yeah, unfortunately, can't get that loot. I'd like to. Don't get it twisted. I really would love to, but too dangerous. Too dangerous, and there's money waiting for me back home if I finish this quest. There's always an opportunity to reposition as well. I actually see a guy in that window. I don't know if it's a guy for sure, but it looks like a guy. Okay, that's just a... Dude, is that not a guy? I guess it's not a guy. We'll find out right now. I'm also out of reserve rounds, so pretty much I just came here to kill a bunch of PMCs and leave, I guess. I can't even really get the UAVs. The UAVs are close to that, but oh wait, I can go mark the fisherman's place. I probably still have time for that. A bad fight. He has the advantage now. He has the advantage now because if I peek down, he can peek wherever he wants, and I'm like kind of in a... I mean, I guess he doesn't have the actual advantage, but it's a weird situation. I don't see him. Yeah, this is how shoreline fights go, pretty much. If you can't get the first kill, and obviously I didn't want to stand still and let him... I didn't want to stand still and let him get me, you know? Pretty much if you can't get, like, the long-range headshot, or you're not fighting at resort to, like, you know, to kind of force CQC, it's pretty much how shoreline goes. Which is why a lot of people don't like shoreline, because this is like people think they would get shot at from far away at woods. It's actually the opposite. Like shoreline is really where that's going to happen most of the time. Woods actually has so much cover comparative to shoreline that like it's not even close. Like, you're going to get 10 times more shot in the... Like, what just happened to me, you're going to get 10 times more shot from random locations on shoreline than you are any other map. And that's also because of the density of the map. The map is actually quite dense for like in terms of like player count and player spawn. It's actually quite dense comparative to Woods. Woods is like big for its or Woods is a pretty big map comparative to Shoreline, so it's actually a little bit safer to roam around. But yeah, Shoreline you get caught a lot. What? Is this not my extract? This is not my extract. Heard that. Which is not good. Because I'm running out of energy. What? Where did I spawn? Oh yeah, I spawned on that side. Wow, how weird. What a weird game. What a weird round of Tarkov I played today. I kind of didn't even remember where I spawned. Always check your extracts. It's okay, everyone has Path to Lighthouse. I could take that instead. Should you sell Keck tape? On the flea? Yeah. But like, also no, because you can use your lavatory to make the 60 rounders for ice cream cones. You should probably do that first before you sell it, before you consider selling. If you have lavatory 1, which you should have lavatory 1, there's probably no reason not to have it. I'm gonna run into somebody here. They probably fought scabs. There is some merit to waiting here. No toothpaste? Scab for the toothpaste, dude. It's your only choice. But yeah, no, you should keep the Keck tape so you can craft the 60 rounders. I mean, yeah. Is there somebody here? You could get lucky and find it, but like, I just didn't even bother. Like, the most consistent way you could probably find it is like going to farm Killa. So I'd rather just craft the 60s. Alright, the most camped extract in the entire game. The most camped extract in the entire game is coming up right here, guys. Path to Lighthouse. The reason it is camped is because every player on the map has it, even if you spawn right next to it. So you're better off going. Basically, if you want to if you want to be the best rat possible, you learn a good spot for Path to Lighthouse, because it is a guaranteed extract no matter who is on Shoreline. Which is why I'm being very cautious right now. Oh my god, the water slows you down! Oh! Oh! You miss anything good? Yeah. I got into a fight with a trio. I almost beat them all, but then we made so much noise in the middle of the map that everybody else was there, so it was like... Yeah, at that point I kind of just got to get out of there. There's people in the trees, they're sniping me. And I just made my quick escape after... I would have loved to loot them, but I would have proned and looted them and then gotten headshot right after, so... Yeah, unfortunate. It was a good fight, though. It was a sick fight. If you were there, if you saw the fight, Adius was there for the fight. The fight was pretty good, in my opinion. Definitely owned a few dudes. I wish there was a quick way to equip plates in your rig. Unless there is. There might be. No, I don't think so. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. I saw that edit button. Does that edit button let me do it? It's fine, whatever. I'm already here. All right, let's see. Fishing gear, done. Let's go. We're making our way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And I need you, da-da-da-da-da-da. And I miss you, da-da-da-da-da-da. And now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. You'd know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just... Hold on, gotta watch out. YouTube might strike me for that. My ego's not that big, actually. They do strike people for doing covers and singing randomly, but that's probably like the really, really, really good singers. So I know if I ever get striked for that, that's a big ego boost. That's a gigantic ego boost for my karaoke voice, bro. Alright, nice. I can purchase car med kits. My med situation is clean. Car med kits are basically the gold standard. If Salewas are like the super gold standard. You know what? Car is like the silver standard, right? It's not as good as gold, but it gets the job done. Obviously, if I could do constant Salewas, I would, but can't. So constant cars is nice though. 12 cars per restock. That's actually really good. You're gonna need another wallet. Ruble's overflowing. And he said I was gonna die. And he said, oh, Senjo's gonna die today. You know, it's not, I haven't even been avoiding people. I ran into I put some fools in the dirt. I put some fools in the dirt. This guy said I was gonna die. Said I was gonna die, huh? By the way, there are other streamers that you watch have also done only one stream of the quarry, so you wonder if they all got the same thing I did. Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. It was crazy. You know, the quarry was a Friday stream, right? So I tune in, or you know, I just do my weekend thing, chilling, relaxing, editing, and then I get a bunch of copyright notifications. They're not strikes. They're just notices. They're different from strikes. They're just warnings, basically. And then I see that and I'm like, oh, I don't think I'll be playing this game beyond one part. Which is unfortunate. I wanted to play it. You know, I bought it for God's sakes, right? So it's like, it was on sale, but still I bought it. So I do want to play it, but it's just not really worth it. It's not really worth the risk, sadly. It's unfortunate. Probably, because like even what's deceiving is the, I mean, it's not deceiving, but like the non-copyright music mode is not actually non-copyright music, so it's like a little annoying, but whatever. That's what happens with those movie games, dude, I swear. Like the quarry is intentionally made to be a... What objective did I just fail? The hell was that? Oh, just okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, right. Those movie style games like to use copyrighted music because it, you know, it helps fit the vibe that they're going for in the specific scenes. So yeah, there's just no way to play that game pretty much unless for some reason I get licensed by whoever is in charge, I guess. Something like that, or you know. Alright, I'm now level 20, which means a lot of stuff is actually fleeable now. Not everything, but a good decent amount of stuff is fleeable. I can actually make money off of disposable syringes. So you want to see the cash flow? You want to see the cash grow into the cash flow? It's about to start right now. It's about to start right now. Do not get it twisted. Do not get it. Can I sell bullets? Not likely. Bullets are... To be able to sell bullets is a luxury. Excuse me. How much would CMSs be for me to sell? Okay, well, how about a full CMS? Only 14 thou. It's not good. It's pretty bad actually. That's a pretty bad ratio for CMSs. What about Survive 12s? I can't sell Survive 12s yet, but I'm just kind of curious. What? Survive 12s are almost 100k? Almost makes me want to just keep mine. That's insane. Can't sell scopes till like 40, yeah. Most scopes and suppressors are like... Oh, suppressors are only 25? That's not bad. You can start using suppress guns at 25. That's pretty good. You can probably use suppressed guns now at my level, like with traders. Alright, I'll worry about clearing out my stash later. In fact, I might need to use some of this money on my hideout. Because hideout is really good this patch because we have max crafting. So max crafting is... They just give you max crafting, obviously, because it's the season. But with max crafting, you're able to craft 2 different items at a zone at once. So, you know, I can go to my lavatory, craft a 60 rounder, and then craft a helmet at the same time. And that's for every single station. By the way, I don't know if my guy is still here, but you can craft the white armor at the lavatory. And also the craft timers are not very long either. They're like 30 minutes. So yeah, crafting stuff is pretty good this wipe, but everybody knows it's really good because check this out. That's actually not that expensive. Are the bulbs expensive? Ouch. Yeah, the bulbs are pretty expensive. The bulbs are pretty expensive. I need 14 of those, by the way. Oh my god. How about wires? Oh, damn. Damn. Those wires are pretty damn expensive. Got a pretty dorky raid at dorms. Are these expensive? Because it's for the... And you can only sell these at 25? That's so weird. That's one thing I wish they would fix is like cigarettes. Like 25 for these? These aren't even the quest cigarettes. You use these to make the quest cigarettes. So it's like, Huh? Why are cigarettes at 25 out of all things? It should be like that should be at 20, I feel like, but it's not my business. I found my cigarettes over time, so it's fine, but I just feel like it could be a little bit better or make a little bit more sense. I do need to make small chonkas. How much are the ingredients? Okay, 50k for one big one. Oh, 80k for some squash. You want to make money? Do the interchange food runs. The interchange food runs have never made better money. You know what? I'm actually going to go probably do a scav run. Right? Oh my god, I actually have never been picking up these croutons, and I've been seeing them. These regular croutons are 50. What's the level gap to sell it? There is no level gap. You could sell them right now. Oh my god. I need to start picking up those croutons. Not the Emilia. I gotta pick up the rye. Oh, I could buy the rye with the Emilia. So the Emilia... Wait a minute. I found a loophole. I found a loophole. No one say anything. Everybody shut up. Nobody say anything. I actually make like 15k from this. Oh, well, in total, I make like 60. Everybody be quiet. Hold on, I just made a killing. I just made a literal killing and I didn't even leave my stash. Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on. 52. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the tax. Never mind. I probably didn't make as much as I thought I did. There's a tax. There's a freaking flea market tax. Whatever. It's fine. Why is food pricey? Barters. Barters plus crafts. So what drives items to be expensive in Tarkov? This is for every item, by the way. This is just how Tarkov works. What drives items to be expensive is either you need the item to craft something that you need for your quest, or you need it to upgrade your hideout. So these wrenches are not normally this expensive, but people know you need them because everyone needs them to level up their hideout. Hoses are probably going to be pretty pricey as well. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Hoses are just one of those items that are very pricey. They're always pretty pricey though. Relays might be up there as well. Yeah, relays are up there as well. So yeah, what drives Tarkov's economy is the hideout plus yeah, it's pretty much the hideout plus crafts. It's almost exclusively just the hideout because you need X items to craft this item, blah, blah, blah. So because if people know you need this item, then like, for example, power cords, exactly. Power cords are 130 because they craft 8 wires. And instead of going to find all the wires to get elimination 2, you would just craft all of them because that's 8 wires in one craft, blah, blah, blah. That's the cycle continues. Obviously, you could just go out there and find these things yourself and not worry about dealing with the economics of it because you'll just be a supplier rather than a buyer and seller. But yeah, welcome to Tarkov. It also has economy. That's what makes this game cool too. Is there's economics, bro. There are some people who dedicate their life to only playing scav and looting these items and just being suppliers. You can genuinely play this game however you want. That is why that's why I give this game so much praise. It's not just about ratting, it's not just about chatting. It's about being a supplier and a buyer and a seller, and there's a whole ecosystem here in this game. Which is why I also call it like an MMORPG. It's very similar to an MMORPG. But in like first-person shooter form. Did I buy the bandage? I did. Oh no, I didn't. I'm bugged. Frickin' bugged, bro. That's why a lot of people want Nikita to drop the Scav Life DLC, whatever that means. I have no idea what that means. In my head, when I hear Scav Life DLC, I think of like Sims for some reason, but I know that's not what's gonna happen. So, but apparently there's like this whole DLC that's gonna come out that makes your Scav a lot more important, or maybe you like pretend to be a Scav as your PMC instead of it being like a, you know, maybe there's like an actual like story there or something. I don't know, but that's one of the most anticipated DLCs for Tarkov, is because people love scavving for the reasons I told you to. Like, they'll just use their scav to make insane amounts of money, which is what I can do now that I have access to selling some of the more high ticket items like hoses and stuff. I think I have like 4 hoses, I think, maybe, or something. I don't know. But yeah, hoses are only expensive right now because people need them for the various like stations. So hoses will dip probably in like 2 weeks or so. But like, if you can take advantage of it right now, then you know it's literally economics, right? It's literally demand, right? If you can take advantage of the demand right now, then you'll be swimming in money. It's very easy to make money in Tarkov. I'm not very good at it because I don't really play Scav too. I like to avoid playing Scav as much as possible. I like to just do quests, but there are some people who are so good at making money in this game. It's crazy. The most optimal way to make money is to like do PMC scav like every raid, like just alternate between the two. Later though, when you get your intelligence center module in the hideout, you can make your scav timer really short, so that would make it so you can almost permanently scav in the game. It's just insane. Like you said depth earlier, and like you're right. You're absolutely right that Tarkov has a lot of depth, but like I don't feel like you even realize how much depth it has. And obviously I wasn't about to like mansplain it to you, you know. I'm only bringing it up now because it's kind of relevant to the context of the conversation. But yeah, there is an insane amount of depth in this game. It's great. The best part is you're not even forced to do any of it, right? That's like the thing. I hate games where like the depth is there, but it's almost pushed on you a little too aggressively. Tarkov, like, there are people who don't care about the flea. They'll just make money from selling to the traders, constantly killing players, selling their gear. You know, like there's so many ways to do the same thing that everybody else does. You don't have to do the flea. You don't have to play the flea. You know, a lot of people do play the flea, but like, you don't have to. It's everybody has their own path to get the same goal in Tarkov, and it's awesome. So it makes it so good. But all that drawing aside, I think it's time to play Streets. I think it's time for a little Streets of Tarkov. All right, audit, green corner. That's like in the middle of the street, if I remember, or green corridor, not green corner. Let me see some of these pinned things, and let me get rid of some of them. I think I always want Cord Breach pinned because that's like the main quest of the season. I would like to do it. It's on Shoreline, but I gotta check all these little locations, and I don't really want to do that right now. Yeah, streets. That's right, streets. just leave it at that. There's so many streets quests. Okay, what can I prioritize and actually do? Oh, I have to use a shotgun. I'll just bring a backup shotgun. I don't really want to encounter a PMC and lose because I'm using a shotgun. Let's bring the backup shotgun. Let's do urban medicine. Let's do corporate perks. That's actually easy. Let's do corporate perks. This is... Ooh, which one's this one? Where do I go for watching you? I never had to do streets quests before because they used to be mostly optional. But not anymore. I need Pinewood 215. I can't buy that yet. I can't buy keys until I'm level 25. So I can't do watching you. Eliminate any target with assault rifles or assault car. Oh. Oh, that's a little conflicting. I won't be doing the shotguns then. I'll just use the... Yeah. I'll just kill stuff with my M4. Green corridor. I could do this. This is kind of hard, but I'm going to try and do it. What else? Ceasefire. Sure, that's not too bad. Beyond the red meat. Does this need a key? Does Beyond the red meat need a key? Beyond the red meat. Honestly, this is one part of Tarkov I wish they would fix. Like the fact that I'm looking at my extra monitor to kind of wiki everything, but there's also like it's also really hard to do, right? Because then they would have to add like a quest arrow thing like on your HUD, and the whole point about Tarkov is it's supposed to be very semi-realistic. So I mean, I don't really mind. I'm used to it, but I feel like this is one of the hardest parts of the game still, is like you can read these descriptions, but like you have no idea where to go. Unless you go into like an offline raid and like practice. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just it takes time to do that, right? Glory to CPSU. Tarkov. Do I need a key for that? I need a key for Beyond the Red Meat, so I won't be doing that. I don't need a key for Glory to CPSU, so I'll do that. Population census. I think I remember where this is. Population census. Basically I'm pinning all the quests that I can actually do. If we can get all of them done in one raid, that'd be fire, but I don't think so. Audit, I know I can do. What is Dandy's? Eliminate any target while wearing a bomber beanie and Raybench hipster reserve glasses. Okay. Okay. Second monitor with a map and wiki open is required. Well, I've grown out of the map, but yeah, I used to use map. You do grow out of the map. If you especially if you're good at landmarking. So like me, I've never been good at streets in real life. Like I don't remember street names to save the life of me. But if I've been somewhere once, even if the building is changed, I still remember like what used to be there. It's really weird. That's just how my brain works. I'm super bad at remembering like street names. So I know where I am if I've been there before. So as long as I've been somewhere at least once, I pretty much can remember the layout. But obviously not knowing street names is really bad in terms of like telling people where to go. Because a lot of people are not like me with my brain. My brain just works a little differently in terms of directions. I feel like I'd be really good at getting lost in like a forest. Because like it doesn't all look the same to me. Like eventually I'll like attribute like I don't know, maybe. That's a little, hold on. I'm giving myself a little too much credit, I'll be honest, but maybe, shoot. Who needs a map? Says Ezreal. Okay, anything I need to mark? I will say though, when I went to Japan, I stopped using the map once we went to like one area. Once we went to like one area for the first time, because we revisited like Shibuya like a few times, and like at a certain point I was like, I don't really need the map anymore because I kind of know where I'm going. Maybe that's just common though. Maybe I'm giving myself too much credit, but I kind of, I don't know. All right, this is an assault rifle, right? Is the M4 an assault rifle? AK-47 assault rifle? It is. It is. M4 Jansen. Can I buy M855 by any chance? It's Peacekeeper 3, I already know, but I just wanted to see if I could. No, I can't. Okay. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. We'll be using M855 for the foreseeable future. This might not kill anything, but it's all we got. Do, 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 do. Alright, let's gear up for streets. Hopefully the map is not like terribly laggy. I mean, streets quests are forced on you now, so if the map is laggy, that would suck. That'd be kind of pain to play. Let's bring a Salewa. We're gonna bring an extra IFAC. Can I buy these? Oh, you could. Nice. They're not even that expensive either. Alright, let's buy a Salewa. I'm missing something. A splint. An actual full splint. A full splint. A green flare. Green flare. Green flare. Green flare. Flare. Green. There we go. Green flare. And some grenades. Just like that, we're in business. Repair my helmet, because it actually saved my life like twice. That dude shot me in the window and it bounced right off. Hell yeah. Painkillers. Okay, cool. Let's do some streets. Honestly, I should do my scav and make some money, but I think I'll do the money run off stream. This armor is really serving me well, though. Got a level 4 helmet. These chops that I have on, I think are only 3 or 2, but like, I don't think I got shot in the chops, so it's whatever. I have a silly visor on, but I'm not actually going to use it because... I'm not going to actually use it because when you wear a visor in the game, your guy breathes really heavy. And I really don't want to hear him breathing. What were the load times like before? You don't recall. 2.5 minutes is quick. It depends, obviously, on the state of the game. So, like, if it's active or not. Like, I'm pretty sure when I was watching some Tarkov streams before the patch dropped, it might have been, like, maybe a little longer, like 3 minutes. But, like, it used to be, like, for the beginning of a wipe, the servers would be so overloaded, right? So queue times would sometimes take like 4 minutes for maps like for maps like Woods, you know, less popular maps. Like Customs would always be pretty fast because everyone loves Customs. Customs is like Dust 2 for Tarkov. And yeah, like even maps like Streets would take like probably a decent chunk of time as well. So obviously this queue time will get longer and longer as people maybe stop playing, but it just used to be hell before, bro. Like, trust me when I have a bunch of old VODs. There was a lot more time for me to talk. Like, a lot. A lot more time for me to talk back in the day. All right, what's the word? Audit, green corridor. Urban. I mean, I'm really close to... That's a player. I know that's a player. He's wearing an ulok. Imagine I killed him. Imagine he's dead right now. I have no idea if he is or isn't, but imagine he's dead. I will have no idea. I'll never know until I get to the end screen. I'm just telling you that right now. I'm not going to go check that. There's a chance he's on the floor, though. Wow, Streets really does run better. Imagine he's dead. Oh, Streets is active, bro. I wonder if helixes are expensive. They might be. It's also very likely. It's very unlikely that I killed that guy. He's wearing a level 4 and these bullets don't go through level 4 very easily. It's more likely he got stunned. If I did hit him, he got his cranium rocked. Oh. So that's one of the buildings that I need to go get my thing in, but I heard shots over here earlier. Proceed with caution. Proceed with caution, folks. Door's closed. I don't think that spawn's closed, but I don't know. I have no idea if that spawn's open or closed. With the way these windows work now, dude, it's so hard to see people through them. Like Oh, that sounds like it's actually in there. That sounds like it's actually in that building. Proceed to get a little closer. What is this nasty fog on my screen? I hear him. He's running around inside. He probably heard me. He's power sliding in there. Let's try and back up a little bit. Let's see if we can catch him leaving. There's a chance he didn't hear me, but... Oh. That ruins the plan. That puts a little damper. That puts a little dampening in the plan. I could go up there, though. Screw it. Why am I being so scared? Let's frickin' send it. Probably gonna die. I think there's 2 of them, by the way. There's 2 of them. The first guy wasn't wearing a helmet. He jumped out of the window. His homie jumped out of the window. Yeah. Yeah. I knew it. There was 2. The first guy was wearing all black. The other guy had a green helmet. If my bullets were better, I kill the first guy. Yeah, if my bullets were better, I kill the first guy and then have a better opportunity to, like, kind of deal with that. But, yeah. I knew that was bad, but I wanted to send it. His helmet definitely tanked. 100%. What? He died? I killed him? Wait, what is this? Who? I shot I shot the shot at the guy across the street. That guy did not die. That was not at 2 minutes. I killed that scav outside of the restaurant. Did this guy die? He died. He died? I did enough damage? Oh, he killed himself from running or something. Or wait. What? Wait, how long was I in the raid? 6 minutes. Did I kill the guy in the window? There was a 3-man? It might have been a 3-man. I think I killed the guy in the window. Oh, shoot. Maybe? I don't know. Whatever, somebody... Okay, whatever. One of them's dead. Either it was the guy that either it was the guy that was right in front of my face, or... One of... I don't know. That was crazy. It's crazy. I didn't know I got one. It was probably the guy in the window. If I had to guess. I don't know though. There you go. You got your death out of me, dude. You got your death out of me, man. One Senjo shaped outline on the floor. Alright, what you got for me? What's on it?
На борту были сразу аж 3, теперь-то понятно почему. А хер его знает. Ух, прикинь. Но я тут на досуге поймал мысль одну. Инфа сама по себе стоит приличный. В общем, я вечером сяду с пивком. У меня есть для этого, правда, только механик связь с ним держит.
Механик.
Как, Нейт? Оставишь его на рыбацком острове?
Okay.
Чао, Борать.
Did he give me the thingy? No. Okay. Let's see. Is it money-making scheme time or one more real raid? I do want to do a real raid. Can I buy AFAX? Nope, only IFAX. Oh yeah, how much are helixes? Please tell me they're a stupid amount of money. Not that crazy, but don't act like I didn't come out huge with just one squash. Don't act like I didn't come out huge. Check that out. I always undercut, by the way. Don't act like your boy didn't just... Helixes are not selling. This should already be gone. 23. I guess they're not useful yet. Oh, it did sell. 27.99. Alright, yeah, I did need the dye though, because gotta clear out this inventory. Guess food would be expensive in a war-torn zone like Tarkov. Absolutely. Especially when you use your food to make, especially when you use your food and you put it in like a cauldron to create another thing. Commonplace here in the Tarkov landscapes. Let's see. I do want to do another real raid, but I am also getting kind of hungry. I'm getting kind of hungry, and let's end it off with a scav. Let's make that money. Let's make that coin, shall we? Let's make that coin on good old woods. Let's see what kind of silliness we can get into. Damn, that guy in the window died? That's crazy. Because I died at 6 something. 6 something. I don't know how many minutes. I don't know how many seconds it was. But I killed the other PMC at like 550 or something. It has to have been that guy. That's the only guy I shot. Or it's the guy or it's the guy wearing all black. And he just eventually died because I hit him really hard. Or something, I don't know. Whatever. That's one of Tarkov's mysteries. That's one of Tarkov's mysteries right there. You'll just, sometimes that'll happen. It's like, oh shoot. Who knows? Yeah, because if the guy flopped in front of me upstairs, I would have ran upstairs. Because I heard the guy drop. Like, after the fact. He just jumped out of the window. Which was really smart by him. But if I had killed his teammate, that would have been really dumb. So, you know, 50-50. 50-50. But I didn't end up killing... Or did I? God, I don't even know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's all water under the bridge, but... I just wish I wish I know which one I killed. I don't... They are adding a kill cam. On other related Tarkov news, they are adding a kill cam at some point. So that would be really sweet, because then I would like to get that information that is bugging me. These are still locked, so no one's been here. There's no way to see a kill cam. I mean, unless you know the guy on the enemy side is streaming. It's pretty much no way. So they were here. They just didn't want to shoot the lock. Don't mind me. You have to be joking me. I'm not taking the tank battery. No, that's a death cam anomaly. You can watch your teammates play, but what I mean is, like, if you play solo and somebody kills you, you have no way of knowing how they killed you, if you killed their teammate, blah, 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 stuff like that. And I would only want the kill cam for solo, obviously. Or, like, after you fully wipe as a team. Let me also make that clear. So, like, I have no idea of knowing which one I killed, basically. But I think a kill cam would have told me that. I wonder if... Ooh, I need that. Oh, wait, these croutons. These are the good ones. No! Don't eat them! Don't eat them! Don't eat them! Don't eat them! Don't, no, no, no! Oh, my God. I almost just ate 50,000 rubles. I almost just ate 50,000 rubles. That was close. I think the streets don't know. I think the streets don't know that these croutons are big time. Yeah, there's a team cam, but there's no, like, for my specific case, there's no camera like that I'm looking for. A kill cam, not a you know, not a spectator camera. They're different. Raindrops are falling on my forehead. It makes me kind of sad sometimes. At least it's not bullets to my forehead, 'cause that would be a really bad time. They're fighting over at outskirts. What are they doing over there? There's not any loot over there, you silly bunch of squares. That's a player scav who's gonna go loot the camp. But what he doesn't realize is I already looted it. That silly little scamp. Alright, at this point I'm just thinking of words to rhyme. What is... I've heard the word scamp in 101 Dalmatians. And that's it. I don't actually know what it fully means. One of my favorite Disney movies, by the way, 101 Dalmatians. Shouts out to Cruella de Vil. I have a rough understanding of what it means, but, like, I don't know, like, the book definition. Hold on, watch out. That's 2 PMCs. Two PMCs right there. Mm, 16 minutes. They're going over there, and I mean, most of my loot that I would want is not even over there, so that's fine. Yeah, my biggest issue is, like, I use a lot of I try to use as much like quote unquote advanced vocabulary as possible, just because I like to. Like, I don't know, I've always liked using different words. It's a very childish explanation, I know, but that's just how I was as a kid, and it followed me to my adult life. But the problem is like I never studied like the actual book definition of a lot of these words. I've just, you know, heard them in passing through like movies and stuff and TV shows. So it's like sometimes I use them like completely wrong. And it's sadly followed me into like my videos and stuff. I mean, I don't really care, but like I'd like to use them properly. Like, I don't really care if like somebody makes fun of me for it, but like I would just personally like to use them, you know, with the proper context. I don't even really think I speak smart. I don't speak very casually. I know that for a fact, though. Like, I just like to use like, or maybe I do. I don't know. Again, maybe my perception of myself is like way off, but. Maybe the ego is talking. Maybe the Anton ego is talking. Shouts out to Ratatouille. Ratatouille as well as 101 Dalmatians. Relays are big money. Relays are huge money. I really should keep it for myself, but they're huge money. Now that I know what's expensive on the flea, you're about to see me possibly make $1 million in this raid, depending on my luck. I'm gunning for it. I'm gunning to make 1 million rubles in this one scav raid. Hell, 1 million rubles might just be chump change now with this new season. Might not even be like impressive. Making 1 million on your I know like the really good scav players would be like, yeah, you should be making, you know, if you follow this scav guide, you should be making at least 1.5 million every time, you know, given a good RNG. And I'm like, how do they do that? Because I never make 1.5 million on my freaking wood scav runs. And that's the same video that I just watched. You guys are cracked. So yeah, to me, like 1 million for a scav raid is pretty good, but like that might be the average for this season. 1 million might be nothing. This is 50. This is 100. The fuel might be worth a lot. I actually don't know. Tar coin? Oh my god, that's priceless. They gave me tar coin? That's an AI. Hello. Shooting for 1 billion? Golden star. Tar coin is paid currency, but you can find it in the game. So tar coin is like, you know, it's like what you would call like Valorant Radianite or whatever it is. Like, it's the paid currency of the game. Like carrots. There we go. Yeah, you forgot. There we go. Musume reference. Perfect. Yeah, it's carrots that you can find in the game, or paid currency that you can find in the game. So if you know how to farm tar coin, or you get lucky enough, you can buy some premium products like new outfits and stuff. There's some pretty cool outfits that I was looking at in the shop. I didn't know you can get tar coin in Jaeger stashes. That's insane. I really want to get out of here now. Tar coin also cannot be put in your tar coin cannot be put in your what is that thing called again? In your container. If I had my secure container, it cannot be put in there. So it has to be left available to be
вышел, блин, за хлебушком.
That's a player scav. It has to be left available to be looted off your body. So that's why I freaked out, because that's pretty freaking crazy. It's pretty freaking crazy. They're usually only on bosses. People ever since Tarcoin got added, people have been trying to farm it like through, you know, not spending their money. So people would run a lot of streets and go fight Kaban, the scab boss there. It's been said on the wiki that scab bosses consistently drop it, so... Or at least, like, that's the most consistent way to drop it. I'm pretty sure it's not that high of a chance, because it's literally their paid currency, right? I feel like that would be, like, kind of backwards, since they want to make money off of it. It's not the good croutons, bro. What are my extracts? 9 minutes. Old Railway, UN. Okay. Let me in! Hate this. Yeah, for reference, the only way you can get in here is if you duck your head. It's really finicky. I'm hearing things because I don't have headphones. Headphones normally block out like a lot of the ambient noise, so I don't know what I'm hearing. Like I actually prefer, like, I rather have no armor but have headphones. Like, I think headphones are just essential in Tarkov. Damn, I got 3 free tar coin. That's awesome. I wonder if I'll even get any more than this. This might be the only tar coin I ever find. HP, TT995, ME is great. HP. That's pretty much the best thing here. I'll take the ME. I'll take the ME, except I don't really have space to take the ME, so you know what? But if you drop me a relay, that'd be sweet. That's not a relay. Alright, I'm probably not making a million rubles this run, but... Uh-oh. 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 Well, the chances of whoever that is being alive is really low. Because that's Sniper Scav. That's the boundary Sniper Scav. AP63. Could still be alive though. On woods, you're not actually allowed to hug that edge where the water is, because then the sniper scav will shoot you. So that sniper scav shot so many times, there's no way that guy's alive. Because the sniper scav does not miss. At least the boundary ones, the ones that hug the edge of the map, they don't ever miss. So that guy should be dead. They'll miss once. They will miss once just because it's sort of like a warning shot. But then after that, it's like kind of at that point with how many shots I just heard, that dude is totally dead. He's also unlootable, which sucks too because his body probably landed in the water. I could, I kind of mid-answered them, yeah. I mid-answered that question, but yeah, I could try and find them, but it's... When most people get shot, you do run away from the edge, but I'm also afraid that because of how that edge was like... the way that, like, side of the map looks, it, like, kind of slopes downwards, so his body could roll down. So I feel like it's not worth it, given that I only have 4 minutes as well, you know? Or 5 minutes. It's fine. I'm gonna loot my Jaeger stashes and be a nice, happy, chill scav. I'm happy with my maybe 300k from this, if I get lucky. And that's business. Hopefully the fuel's worth a lot of money. I kind of doubt it is, but maybe I'm wrong. I didn't check the price of fuel. Fuel in the earlier wipe is not that expensive because no one has their hideout fully built. Fuel gets more expensive the later the season goes. So it's probably not going to be that expensive, but we'll see. I wonder if syringes are expensive. I want to take this pistol. I don't really have time to think about my loot, though. I gotta hurry. I gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta go, gotta get it, go, gotta go, 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 go. Yeah, scavving, like the evolution of scavving is cool too, because like the higher level your account gets, just to like kind of, on the topic of depth in Tarkov, scavving becomes more money focused the later on you get, but early game it's like sometimes you need to use your scav to like just get yourself a free kit. So it's like, it's awesome to see like how it evolves over time when it comes to scavving. Scavving basically is never not relevant, which is really cool. Like, I feel like that's what happens in, like, Arc Raiders, for example. Because Arc Raiders, you don't scav, you just use a free kit. And while you could say that, like, you can always just free kit and never use whatever gear you get, but, like, oh my god, please. I think that's one cool thing about having a scav, is about having it be separate in like scav PMC, like Tarkov does it, is like there is different like reasons to do scav more than just like getting a kit. Another Salewa, jeez. Nope. It's all pretty much garbage. I thought scav kits are trash. I mean, they are, like, in terms of durability, but you can always just bring it back and repair it. And sometimes your scav can spawn with good bullets. Like, relative to, like, what your PMC might have. Scav kits are RNG. Like, you actually could get a really good scav kit. Like, maybe you won't take, like, the backpack and the armor that your scav comes with, but like maybe the gun is good or maybe the armor is good. It flip-flops. And then like I said, the dedicated scav players get really rewarded. In the game there's scav karma, which is essentially linked to Fence. So Fence is the trader in there's one of the traders in the hideouts. He's pretty much like, he sells gear that people lose, I think. I forget how fence works, but like I think he sells the gear of players that players that die and don't get looted in a raid or something like that. I don't remember, but the point is you don't really use fence to buy stuff. The point is you use fence's reputation. You use fence's like reputation marker to determine your scav karma. And if you are dedicated enough to playing scav, your scav karma can go so high that you'll have a very low cooldown scav, and you can team up with the AI scavs as a scav, like with the bosses and stuff. Which is why the whole Scav Life DLC is like a big deal, like I mentioned before, that people are really excited for. It's a definitely not making even. I would say 300k might be a stretch here in terms of what we're gonna make out of this raid, but money's money.
Ништяк, пацаны, сегодня мы кайфуем.
Yeah, sometimes when you're really down bad in Tarkov, you have to use your scav kit. Like, basically, your scav kit becomes your lifeline. Like, okay, I wouldn't actually do this, but in theory, you can lose everything. I could delete everything in my stash and essentially have nothing. And if you queue in as a PMC with nothing, you get marked and cursed. So when you're marked and cursed, all scavs within 100 meters or 150 meters, they automatically know where you are and they hunt you. So you have to use your scav if it gets to that point. Like, there is almost nothing you can do. So like, that's what I mean. Like, scav is dependent on how well you're doing. It either becomes a money-making thing or blah blah blah. It's like it's very important to the ecosystem of the game, beyond like its own like personal advantages. There's also different ways to play scav too. Some people don't even play scav to loot like stuff like I do. Some people play scav and just hunt other PMCs because it's a free life, right? You don't really need to worry about anything. Just another way to play Tarkov. There's so many ways you can play it. It's one of the most versatile multiplayer games available. I wish that was a hashtag ad. That would have been a fire like line right there. They should sponsor me, man. So Scavland DLC, it's Scav Life, but Scav Life DLC will expand on that. I think so. I have no idea. I'm not like totally invested in the idea of the Scav DLC, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see. No worries. I didn't mean to like. I don't mean to like correct you like that. You know, just. But yeah, it is Scav Life. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it works. Is drive. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's a very 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 high amount of money. Is it because you need it for yeah, that's why. There's something to be said here about me not selling it and using it for myself. There is something to be said here. Because that's a lot of money. Are DVDs a lot of money? Hell no. Are ES lamps a lot of money? They're actually not that bad. Are magnets a lot of money? They're actually not that bad. Okay, well, you know what? Let's get a rest space going. Hell yeah. There's something to be said here about keeping this relay. Is Alkali a lot of money? Nah, not really. Oh, this has to be a lot of money. I need to remember to pick these up. Okay, you know what? You know what? I know. You know what? Everything that is worth a lot of money, I'm going to put a star on, because that is ridiculous. It's freaking ridiculous. See, here's the argument. The argument when it comes to this is, the argument is, okay, if you have enough to build it, then you should just build it, and then in the future you don't need dry fuel at all anymore, so you would just sell it. That's the argument. I tend to agree with the argument, honestly. So you know what? We're probably just going to use up the dry fuel that I have, and then every future dry fuel is just money. It's just fat stacks in my pocket. Okay, let's star that. I mean, I already know hoses are a lot of money. I know relays are a lot of money. I do need a wrench. I do need a wrench. You could say that they're putting a wrench in my operations here. I know motors are a lot of money. Oh, yeah. Keck tape is ridiculous. I know that. For being a one-slot item. So basically how... a good rule of thumb in Tarkov as well, by the way, for those that don't know, is if you can carry an item that is only one slot and it is worth more than 10,000 rubles, it is extremely efficient to carry. Because a lot of people forget in Raid, stuff like a motor, sure, a motor is very expensive, but it's 4 slots and it's very heavy. It's at least, it's 1.4 kilograms versus the Keck tape, which is 0.15 kilograms. You know, if you filled an entire backpack full of Keck tape, that's almost 2 million rubles. Right? How many slots is in a T20? A T20 carries 25. Imagine 25 Keck tapes in there, each Keck tape being 100,000. That is 2.5 million rubles. In theory, it's almost impossible to find that much Keck tape in a raid, but you know, that's like that's how the theory goes, is like looting is very slot based. But the rule of thumb is if it's 10,000 rubles and it fits in one slot, it's generally worth it to carry. See, disposable syringe is super worth because it's 20,000 rubles for a one slot. So that's super worth. Golden Star I know is expensive, but I can't... Oh, I can sell Golden Star. Oh, it's not that expensive. Oh, how much is a full use Golden Star? Oh, it's getting pricier. Yeah, it's 100,000. So yeah. That's the money scheme in Tarkov. If you're trying to be a supplier. If you're trying to be more of a scavenger and supply gear through the scav, that's how you basically loot. Obviously, it requires a lot of memorization, though. I will say that. Like, you obviously have to remember what's expensive. You have to be in tune with the, you know, the economy, because the prices ebb and flow. So, you know, what's expensive this week is not what's expensive next week. Blah, blah, blah. Stuff like that. So, like, I think bolts, early wipe bolts should be pretty decent. I mean, yeah, 30k. 30k for bolts is really nothing to scoff at. Exciting spreadsheet gameplay. I'd agree, but like, you don't really have time to look at your spreadsheet, in my opinion, when you play Tarkov. You kind of, it's better to just remember everything. Because, you know, it's also still a hostile environment, right? Like, if I'm like looking at a freaking spreadsheet at a Jaeger stash, trying to min-max my loot, like, I'm gonna get shot, you know? And then what's the point in me spending all that time if I'm just gonna lose it all, right? So like, that's why, I always say in Tarkov, you need to minimize your footprint as much as possible. Essentially, never be seen, never be heard, but see and look at everybody else, basically. Easier said than done, but that's like the ideal situation, is like you always know where everyone else is at based off sound cues and all that stuff, but like you yourself are able to like slither around and have everything in your advantage. Damn, okay, fuel is pretty expensive. Fuel is pretty pricey. That's nothing to scoff at. Yeah, thermometers always even out. It's because it's weird. Thermometers never really retain price because they're not really used in crafts and they're not really used in. They're used in one barter or one like major barter. Do I sell the diary? I'm pretty sure I'll make more money just selling it to Peacekeeper for dollars. You have the 5.7 too. I really want to sell the relay, but holy moly, they're almost 200,000 because people are desperate, bro. People are desperate to just finish the nutrition unit, right? It's nutrition unit. I mean, I only need 2 more. I only need 2 more. There's the argument again, bro. I probably should just buy 2 and call it. Damn. Oh my god. Oh my god, the market's so bad right now. The market's so bad for relays. Hold on, look at it, look at it, look at it. Oh my god, no one wants to bite on the 185. No one wants to bite on the 185. Why would anybody do that? That sucks. I'm biting on the 180 though. Oh, that hurt. That really hurt. Yeah, that 180 was way too low. 177. Got it. Got it. Got it. Then we buy the wrenches. Oh yeah, hold on. Job done. Oh, you need lavatory too. God damn it. Oh no. Oh no, Joey. No, no, no. How much are these? They're a little higher than they would usually be. I'm gonna star that. This is the hard part right here. Is this about to be like 300,000? Oh, it's not that bad. I thought it'd be way worse. The keck tape is where it gets bad. But you know what? It's still not that bad. Okay, I'm buying it. I'm buying it. I'm buying it. All the rubles we earned today are getting funneled right back into the hideout. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's okay. I'm gonna sell this fuel. Oh yeah. Sell that fuel for a high price. Same price as this guy. It'll both sell. And I forgot I got these croutons. I forgot I got these croutons as well. I'm not selling these for any lower than 53. 53.33. Not a penny less, bro. Not a penny less. Even Big Tushonka is pretty good. Ay, ay, ay. How's blood sets? What? Why are blood sets so expensive? Are you serious? Oh, they're used for... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. But the saline is ridiculous. Yeah, the saline is ridiculous. I can't do that. How many blood sets do I have? Blood... Oh. I have 2. I have 2. I will be keeping that. That is, that's not going anywhere. I have a lot of bolts. I feel like I can part with my bolts. I feel pretty safe and secure parting my bolts away. Or like the bolts I got from the scav run, just one bolt. Sorry, we're in the Tarkov economy section of the stream. You want to learn about the simplistics of economics, the very, very raw economics, you play some Escape from Tarkov. I think we're good there, though. All right, folks. Thank you guys for tuning in, whether you guys are watching for a short time, long time, lurking, or chatting. I do appreciate it. I am being slowly consumed by Tarkov. And is there a 0% chance that I play it again tomorrow? Absolutely not. The chance, it is not a 0% chance. It's actually, you know, the percentage is a little high. I won't lie. But I'm probably just going to play FF7 tomorrow and be chill. That's what I want to do. I know Doom 3 is really getting the backseat, but everything's getting the backseat during Tarkov days. Yeah. Honestly, everything's getting the backseat during Tarkov hype, so... yeah, I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. I do want to play. I do want to finish FF7, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, peace out, guys. Have a good rest of your guys' day. Thank you guys for watching. Later. That's not what I wanted to play. That might be fitting though, if you're afraid of Tarkov.